So anyway, I will. We can do that in the after, but I do want to
Sure,
connect the two of
sure,
you.
no problem. I'm actually supposed to be going live myself, trying to get more bold with being live and being present and being more confident. So I am excited.
I think she'll
Can
be
I
able to
give
really
you,
help you. You know,
can I give you a a pointer on how to be more comfortable when you go live, no matter, have you ever gone live on Periscope?
No, I
Okay.
have not.
Okay. So when you go live, now Periscope is open to the public because I know a lot of people are more nervous going live in front of people that they know.
Mhm.
Going live on Periscope gives you the opportunity to just talk because you don't know who's watching.
Mhm.
You
Right.
you don't know who's watching. I mean, people from all around the world. And it's amazing the people who will come in and they will start to chat with you, and you will find people, and the more that you go. So that's my one tip, is to just try going live on Periscope because it's not necessarily people you know, and that will make you a little less nervous because people who know you are like, well, who does she think she is? Or I know her in this box of her life. I don't know
Right.
her in this box. What is she
Right.
trying to do? Periscope, they
Mhm.
don't know you.
Mhm.
I love it.
That's
Right.
true.
And
That is true.
yeah, I will add to what Daria said in that if you have, well, when you have the chance to, I should say, uh, what time will work out for you and try to do that consistently
Mhm.
Okay.
because the more often you do it, believe it or not, the less apprehensive, the less nervous you would be. Are you going to make mistakes? Yes, but just keep on.
And just laugh when you make
Yeah,
a mistake. Oops, that's not what I meant to say,
yeah,
or whatever.
right.
You will find, because there are people who you will find, your tribe will find you.
Yeah.
And if you are there the same time, as Amber said, the same time every day, every week, whatever it is, they're gonna come look for you, and they will share it out. Hey, there's somebody who writes the kind of stories that I like. You might
Hmm.
like. They'll
Right.
invite their followers, and you will find your tribe. Your tribe will find you.
Hmm.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay.
And then when you're more comfortable, I mean, let those that you know who will support you and give you positive feedback, constructive feedback,
Yeah.
not your naysayers, but people that you know
Right.
and trust who will lift you up, who will listen and say,
Right.
okay, you know what? This is what you did well. You can improve here because
Hmm.
you've got those, and you will find yourself like you'll find yourself more comfortable. Then you can
Hmm.
go to Facebook and say, hey, because that scaredness is gone. It's still gonna be there, but what I kind of learned in all of that is I'm like, you know what? My friends think I'm crazy anyway. They
Pretty
think I'm
much.
crazy for some of the stuff that I do. So if I don't do it, they think I'm crazy. If I
Hmm.
do it, they think I'm crazy. So what's the difference?
Right.
Nothing. I
Right.
just did it.
Right. Right.
That's great. I love the Periscope idea. I never even thought about going to Periscope. Cool.
I
Yeah.
actually need to get back to Periscope. I haven't been on
So
Periscope in a while. I've had a lot of personal things going on, but I was trying to
I,
this year, but that didn't quite work out. So I
you
said,
know what, Amber, if you were still doing your if you're doing your lives, if you get something like Restream or OBS or StreamYard,
yeah,
you you can do it to all at the same time.
okay, I got StreamYard, so
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
going to be
StreamYard will do it.
yeah. Okay, thanks for letting me know, and
I was
I I saw
Start
the,
letting post to more than one thingy, more than one outlook or some social media. Like if you're on StreamYard, you can do YouTube and
mhm.
Facebook and other stuff.
And Periscope.
And I was going
Was
to
the
pick up
thing.
StreamYard, and my computer quit. It was like, no, I am in overload. You've written way too many books. I need a break or something.
Well,
So,
we wish you the best tomorrow. Is
Excited.
it pronounced Janita or
Genisha.
Janisha? Okay.
ma'am,
Yes, I just so that you know,
all
we're
right,
definitely going to put
right.
your link up in the group. I'm going to put it up in Black Room Promote. So,
Thank you.
and also Amber and
Mhm.
Daria, if you have a particular link that you want to put it in the chat here.
Oh, okay.
Since
Thank
you
you.
ladies showed up tonight, I definitely want to promote whatever you're promoting so that you get, people know who you are and what you're up to and how
Mhm.
they can support you. So definitely do that.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm about to put mine.
I can't believe we're almost done. It's almost 6:30 already. Here's the thing, there's only 4 of us. Can you imagine if we had more women show up? There is a lot
Mhm.
on all of our hearts. And
Oh, I
so
forgot to put
I
that
love
in.
that it was small and intimate instead of a
Mhm.
whole lot, because then we wouldn't have each gotten a chance to know each other. And I feel now like I know you better, Amber. I know you better, Genisha. I know you better, Daria. And each week I think we're going to start expanding on that, and we're going to get to know each other and hear our stories. And one thing I want to say to all of you before we go is I want to open the opportunity for you each to submit in like at least one individual, whatever you want to say, so I can highlight you on our BWP podcast.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
So I'm
One.
going to definitely highlight you 3 for sure, because you showed up. They always say the ones that show up with the mouth open get fed. Go feed
Mhm.
y'all. That's what I'm talking about.
Bill gets the oil.
That's right. That's right. That's how it
And I
works.
almost gave up because I was like, oh my gosh, it's been an hour. But I was like, let me try this one more time.
I'm
So
so glad you made it.
I'm glad you did.
Yes.
Especially with your launch tomorrow. It was divine for you to be here to tell your story. It was meant to be. So I'm seeing that we've got Amber and Daria, DariaRosen.com out there. Amber put your computerneeds.net up there.
Yep.
And she's got computer news you can use. I love it. Comes out the first Wednesday of every month.
Mhm.
For people who don't know me, I've got getmearealjob.com, getmearealcareer.com, and I'm working on those. They're just skeleton crew right now. But I also have danceandslimdown.com and also astrologylookInside.com. So I'm going to share those. And you ladies, anything before we go? Any parting words from anyone?
I just have a
I'm.
question.
Oh, go ahead.
So
No, you go ahead.
other than our URL, because I see Amber provided the other link. What else is it that you are wanting since we were here?
Oh, any link or promotion, if anything you were promoting this week, anything that you want me to promote for you? Because
Okay.
yeah, you ladies showed up, so you're the ones who are getting to promote as much as we need to be promoted this week. So
Right.
that's what we're
Yeah,
doing, right? But no, this podcast is for promoting, okay? Let's keep it real. We're Black Women Promote, and we're showing up promoting. So that's what we're
There
talking
you go. There you go. I appreciate it. Thank you. I just saw this post. I really didn't see it because it's been quite a busy couple of days. You were mentioning something about $5 a month. That's
Right.
for
Okay, so let me explain this. So right now, no matter what, we're definitely going to be on the $29 plan. What I'm doing is I put us onto a Podbean, which gets us to multiple platforms. And by
Okay.
going through them, they have a crowdfunding, so we can start like an affiliate program and all kind of different ways to get our word out so that it's not just, okay, I'm going to be honest. I love what we do in the group, but we cannot stay in that group.
Right.
We cannot keep our magic to ourselves. So the goal of our podcast and anything that I do is to expand us outward, so that not only do they know about Black Women Promote, because as an admin, I want to promote Black Women Promote so we get more women, more excitement about Black Women Promote, but I also want to help you guys promote too. And so we want to make sure we get outside of the group, because how can we grow if we're just promoting to the same people inside? So we're going to promote outside of Black Women Promote. So in other groups and other platforms, as much as possible, because I think we all have a voice. We all have words that are in our hearts. We've got book writers, podcasters, YouTubers. We have words to share. And so our goal is to get them out to as many platforms as possible so that we can thrive in what we are doing and get that word out. So that's,
and as an affiliate, I also get a little something.
because I want this to be a benefit. Like, if I'm asking for your time, I want you to feel that you're getting something back for your time. And yeah, a little bit of exposure in Black Women Promote is great, but a lot of exposure online everywhere is even better. So let's go for, like, here's my motto. All my life, I've always said, shoot for the moon, and even if you don't make it, you'll land amongst the stars. Land amongst the stars. I mean, we're going for something that's bigger than where we could have. What I feel like we can do it bigger together. And there's a theory behind the togetherness thing. I'm not ultra religious, but one of my favorite lines from the Bible is, "Where there are two or more of you together in my name, there shall I be." And together, I think we can do so much together that we probably couldn't quite get to alone, but together, unstoppable. So that's why I'm like, Amber, if you have something to share, I want you to share your podcast story. Daria, share your podcast story. Genisha, share your podcast story. And I'll be able to upload those individually. And the $5, eventually I'm going to have it so that you guys are the people who pay in are like admins. They can go in and add themselves. I don't have to monitor. I don't have to do it for them. I can give you a little link and go, once you pay your $5, go, here's your link, go do what you got to do. I don't have to worry about it. And then we can keep things flowing in our podcast coming from multiple people. And that's the goal of what I want us to do. So,
I have a podcast yet. I'm not sure how to do one. I'm still trying to learn how to do podcasts.
Okay. I think maybe we'll do in the podcast group, maybe we'll do some kind of training on that, because I think it's Olivia Shepherd, right? We got a literal podcast queen with us. I forget which one it is. Like, she's like the podcast queen.
Margot.
Is it Margot?
I think her name's Margot.
I love it, right?
Yeah. I didn't get to see her.
Podcast queen in our group.
Yeah.
I
didn't get to see that, but I need to see that archive of the live that she did on training.
She's amazing. First of all, she's amazing. And me, I'm no slouch to being, on the mic. I used to be a disc jockey, and I've got almost 1,200 videos on YouTube, and about 100 podcasts so far.
Okay.
I got my own story. Y'all don't even need to know. I grew up with a speech impediment and had to go to speech therapy and told I was like, kids used to beat me up. And look what I do. I sit around and talk all day. So, I just know we all got a story to tell like that, right?
Yeah.
So, women, I'm just excited about it, that we're doing this. Is a good start. The four of us together. Blessings to all of you. And I'm seeing all your stuff. I'm going to copy all of this here before I go. And any parting words, because I don't want to take up everybody's time. So any parting words for anyone?
I'll just quickly say, I think this has been wonderful. I'm looking forward to the future, and actually, my great nephew here. I can see the expansion, and not only that, I think I'll be able to probably use this as a platform to bring back a podcast that I had done, but I've been trying to bring back. I think this is one of the mediums I'll be able to bring it back. So actually, I might be doing like a split or two, but I have to talk with you further about that.
Yeah.
Adrienne. But thank you for this. I greatly appreciate it. And we, you know, those of us, whatever we do, even in our entrepreneurial endeavors, we always need to have a way to promote what we do and all of that. So I do thank you for that. I greatly appreciate that. And I'm looking forward to bigger and bigger things. And I think we're all going to thrive from this medium. And it's always more than one way to do things. So I'm all for it. Let's do it.
And I want to say thank you for pulling this all together. I agree with everything that Amber said. And I like the idea of just the camaraderie and being able to have a conversation so that when we do see one another, and it's like, okay, you recognize names, but this has been an opportunity to get to know one another.
Yes.
And that, I think, a Facebook group cannot do that quite the same way. And so this is going to be wonderful. So thank you.
I will second those motions and say for the opportunity to grow in something that I am excited about learning. I promise I just never thought I would be in this type of atmosphere, and I'm just grateful that God is showing me different ways to celebrate who I am. So I am excited. The parting word I gave to people from the interview this afternoon was keep moving forward. If you don't know what to write, write anything until it makes sense. Or if you don't know what to sing, sing anything until you get it. But don't stop, because if you stop, you won't get anywhere. I use the example, I had to walk to the store because I don't always have a car. Like now I don't have a car. And if I never leave the house, I'll always just have the need to go to the store. But once I leave the house and get to the store, then I can get what I need. And then there was a time where I was really tired and God blessed me with a ride home. So you'll never know what's waiting for you if you just stand still and say, I always meant to do that. And I'm gonna write a book one day, or I'm gonna go sing that song one day, or I'm gonna go make the dress. I'm gonna think about it, but you're not doing anything, so you're not moving. So just keep moving.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. Well, you ladies, this has been so, like, my heart is full. So I just want you to know that. I also want to remind everyone that next Friday on December 11th, we're going to have our last group podcast before the first of the year. I didn't want to do any podcasts from like the 18th and onward. So we'll meet together after the first of the year. But during the month, anyone who is a member of BWP Podcast can submit, whatever individual podcast they want to have submitted. And we'll talk about that in the group, okay? So you guys, It's been a pleasure. It's been real.
Yes.
Ladies, you're gorgeous. Blessings to you all.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Much love.
Take care. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.